So, Episode 3 Oathbreaker. What do you think? What did you think of it?
Nothing too spectacular at the name.
I mean, I say it's better than Episode 1. Definitely. I really disliked episode. I don't think it's good. It was as good as last week's at all. But
Oh no.
I knew that kid. I knew Rickon was coming back. I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah.
That was
Because
clear.
it,
Can't believe they killed his direwolf though. That's pretty messed up. And then
yeah, that
what?
yeah, I don't that was screwed up. He's he's gonna be tortured so bad.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with him. Freaking Tower of Joy. They teased you. They teased you with
Yeah.
it. Like God, I was like, oh my God, he's gonna grab him before they actually go in there. I think it's pretty much it's guaranteed that that's the baby in there. Whatever that crying was Jon Snow. Guaranteed in my
Yep.
mind. I don't know who else it'd be. Honestly, I really don't. What else freaking I liked how they showed the Jon Snow part right away. People seeing him or whatever. That's pretty sweet. I think. I'm glad they had a
Yeah.
lot more nights watching it. I guess the big thing is that Jon Snow's leaving, which I was right about too, Cole. That's two things I was right about. Because freaking I don't know where Jon Snow's gonna go. Because Sansa was coming into Castle Black in the preview, so
Oh yeah.
I don't. Jon Snow's is done. I don't know why, but I guess it's because it's because of the betrayal, most likely. But I don't know what to really say. Why because he didn't really have a lot of talking. He didn't really discuss what he was like feeling. But I don't know what you would say. What his next step is, because I guess he is gonna go to Winterfell, because the Red Lady saw, or Melisandre saw him fighting there, so that's going to happen most likely.
Mhm.
Oh, what the fuck else happened? I honestly like the Khaleesi stuff. Didn't give two shits about that. I was like, can we fast forward? Literally did not care at all. The worst part about this is that the preview for next week's episode didn't have anything to do with the Tower of Joy, and there was no Jon Snow in it. So that leaves me to believe that we're not going to find out what happens in the Tower of Joy, and we're not going to see where Jon Snow goes. We're going to see more fucking King's Landing with Cersei and more Khaleesi bullshit. But, fuck, I don't know.
Nah, I don't really care about Cersei. She could go die for.
Well,
I don't care.
I'm not a big fan of watching that shit, because I just want to stay up in the north. I mean, I feel like that's what most people want right now, is just to stay up in the north. But, I don't know, freaking, I really wish they would, more or less. They just keep, like when I see Khaleesi or Daenerys Targaryen come up, I'm just like, can we just skip this? I think that's what everybody wants. Everyone wants just Jon Snow, Jon Snow, Jon Snow. Because right now he is the most interesting fucking storyline. Like everyone else is just, it's boring as hell. A lot of people actually complained about Jon Snow when they brought Jon Snow back, how long it took for him to come back, which
What?
I don't
That's a
understand
big
why.
part.
Like, I don't understand why you would complain about him coming back, or the way how long it took him to come back. I'm surprised they brought him back that early. I didn't think they were going to bring him back till, like, episode
Yeah,
5. Like,
no. I was thinking like 3.
3? I honestly, I
Yeah.
didn't think they were going to bring him back that early. I was pretty surprised. Got his hair cut. I noticed that. Like, I didn't think she
Yep.
cut off that much, but I guess she did. So the free folk they're gonna basically ignore Jon Snow if he's actually gonna leave. I don't know what's going to happen right now with Jon Snow's storyline. Absolutely no clue. Is he gonna go to, like, I literally have no clue at this point. He's gonna fight at Winterfell, that's a guarantee.
Yep.
But he's not the oldest son, so he can't take over Winterfell no matter what because he's a bastard. He's not even Ned Stark's son, most likely. So I've noticed this. There's not a lot of Tyrion in this season. There really isn't. Like he's like the main character, more or less, and there is not a lot of him in this season. It's kind of annoying, but I like to see more of the Three-Eyed Raven, but they're not going to do that next week, I don't think.
They do like one episode.
I don't think they're going to show anything to do, because in the preview, like I said, there's nothing to do with Tower of Joy, and there's no Jon Snow. All there is I think it was Khaleesi, and then Theon goes back to, what's it called? The Iron Islands. And then, what the hell? Khaleesi was in it. I think Cersei's doing some bullshit still. Everyone hates Cersei. Yeah. Like, even the freaking people at the small council don't even want to deal with her shit. No one wants to deal with the Lannister shit right now. Everyone wants nothing to do with them. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to have to watch the episode again, because I'm just waiting for Jon Snow. I need to watch it again to really get more or less back into it, or to understand it more than I did, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen though. If the Umbers are gonna attack, well, actually, here's a thought. The Umbers, the Boltons, and the fucking Castarks are all gonna attack the Wildlings. That was the whole point of Umber bringing fucking the Starks down there. So they're going to attack them. Then, in the trailer, fucking Giant Spain or whatever, the guy with the red beard, Tormund or whatever, he says, I thought he was the one to lead us through the long night. And now he's going to be, after they attack him, they're most likely going to attack him and maybe something happens. They back off for a little bit. Then they're going to be like, okay, Jon Snow, we're with you. We're going to attack these fuckers with you. And that's how Jon Snow gets an army. That's how he wins Winterfell. Because right now, he has no army.
Yeah.
So there's no way he could win. The Night's Watch isn't going to do it. And then, and the three biggest houses in the north are the Umbers, the Castarks, and then the Boltons. So, right now, that's the only thing I could think of, is that the Wildlings are going to get so pissed off, they're going to attack the cocksuckers, and that's how that's gonna work out. Probably.
Could be.
Who fucking knows?
Yeah.
I've been right so far.
See,
so.
I feel like the Umbers are gonna betray the Boltons.
Very
the
possible.
Karstarks and the Umbers are working together to overthrow the Boltons.
Yeah, I can't believe how everyone hates the Starks now. It's like what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck did they ever do to you guys? Like, damn. Like, the Karstarks, they have a reason, but the Umbers, what the fuck?
They need men?
I guess. Everyone's shitting on the Starks right now. And they're gonna grab the North anyways again, because Sansa's gonna have to do something, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I don't know. Let's just hope. I'm gonna be so annoyed if nothing. I'm gonna be so we only have 7 more episodes of this.
Yeah.
I doubt that's a lot, but I can't believe we're already on episode 3.
I feel like they can't hold out though, the battle between Jon Snow and Ramsay till the last episode.
Usually how Game of Thrones works is they either put on episode 9 or episode 8. Because episode 9 was the Battle of Blackwater in season 2. Season 3 was the Reigns of I don't know how I know this, but it's the Reigns of Castamere. That's when Robb and Catelyn died. Season 4 was the Mound versus the Viper. That whole thing. I don't know how the fuck I know this. In season 5, the big battle episode was Hardhome. That was episode 8. God, I'm such a nerd. I don't know how the fuck I know this stuff. Season 1, I think, did Ned Stark die in episode 9?
Yeah.
Okay, then, yeah, that would be the one. So, it's either going to be episode 9 or 8. 9 or 8. So, what the fuck are they gonna do? They're gonna have to, like... It feels like they're going super quick with it, you know what I'm saying? But they're not.
Well, yeah,
like,
they're pushing all the North stuff up really quick. See, I feel like I'm going to be disappointed with a few episodes.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely, like if there's not going to be
like, they're going to have to just...
like, any Norse stuff, like, I'm just not going to care. That's, like, shitty of me to say it, but that's the most interesting part right now is in the North. Then Ned Stark fucking... That one guy with the fucking sword, like, that was fucking dual-wielded that shit. He was kicking ass. Then he just gets stabbed in the back like that. Like, damn, that was fucking...
Well, yeah, he was the greatest swordsman to ever live.
Yeah, like...
And his sword of Dawn was actually made of a meteorite.
Why have you come
just absolutely wrecking, and like, I never heard the story about Ned Stark fucking defeating whatever his fucking face is. I've never heard that. Did they ever say in the TV show?
Now it ends.
No.
Because like I said, I never heard that before. Freaking, what about Arya starting to freaking really, like...
She got her sight back. She's a complete badass now.
Yeah, she was kicking that girl's ass, and she wants to kill that girl too. Like, she's like, oh, what's the girl, what name does the girl want me to say, or something like that. Like, oh my god, like, fucking, she doesn't have a lot of people on her list anymore either. Like, she used to be, when she would say it with the Hound in season 3, she would have, like, it would take a bit. Like, there's a shitload of names on. Now there's only like 3. Like, that's not a lot. I don't even know why she wants to kill the Mountain. What was the reason?
The Mountain?
Yeah, why is she want to kill him?
Mountain and the Hound, like, disrespected them or something.
Like, I couldn't remember. Like, the reason why she wanted to kill the Hound was because she killed the Butcher's boy. But Cersei, it's because Cersei's a bitch. The Hound, who's the other one after that? Like, Jaime Lannister's not even on that list. No, Walder Frey, of course. It makes sense for Walder Frey. But what was the Mountain? What was the reason? Shit, I can't remember. Well, fuck. Yeah, I would definitely say this episode ranks second so far. I think last week's episode's number 1, this is second, and then the first episode was 3. Because I really did not like that first episode. I definitely think that was the worst one.
Yeah, it was like a catch-up video for us to all reminisce on. But, I mean, if you did Game of Thrones 50, it was pointless.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I definitely think that's the definitive order. If anyone says episode 1 is the best episode so far, I completely disagree. That was by far the worst one. Nothing happened in it. It's kind of like episode 2 is awesome. Like, so many people that I'm glad. No, I want to say I'm glad that Ollie got hanged in this episode. I was pretty stoked about that. I was like, fuck that guy. I'm glad he's dead. Took long enough. I was kind of like annoyed that no one was like, fucking Jon Snow was dead and now he's alive. Like, no one gave a shit almost about it.
Yeah.
Like, nothing. Like, he came back to life.
They're just like, you shouldn't be here.
Yeah, it's like, are you fucking... If someone came back to life, I'd be shitting my pants right now. Like, I don't understand how, like, no one just gives a... I guess they have seen White Walkers and shit, but still, come on. I also like how they called this episode Oathbreaker, because they're trying to say Jon Snow broke an oath, but, I mean, considerably... He didn't. He died.
Yeah.
He was betrayed, was it? Yeah.
Arya didn't like the Mountain because of what he was doing with all those men he was torturing at Castaway Rock or whatever.
Yep. I always forget because they hired a different actor for that.
Yeah.
And that's what, because the actor they hired for him was so tiny, and you kind of never really got that he was the Mountain.
Yeah.
I always thought there's another guy.
Not world's strongest man.
Yeah.
Being the Mountain anymore.
Now it makes sense, but Yeah, this episode was definitely second. I hope next week's episode they show the Tower of Joy. I really hope they just didn't put in the previews because it would be a spoiler for Jon Snow or for who the baby is, which we already know. I would think. I mean, who the fuck else could it be? Like, seriously. Like, who?
I don't know.
There's literally no one else. It has to be Jon Snow. It can't, it has to be. It just has to. Like, what if it's, yeah, it has to be. I don't. What if it's Genji? That one, Robert. No, that wouldn't make any sense. Never mind. Yeah, it has to be. I refuse to be. It has to be. Yeah, this episode's pretty good, so we'll see what happens.